Alright guys, I am back with a talk video, and today I want to talk about John Cena. And basically, when do you guys think John Cena will? When do you think WWE will start pushing John Cena to the main event scene? Now, this topic has been discussed many times over the YWC and IWC over the last over the last 4 or 5 years, and basically, in my opinion, I think that we all discuss this every single year. Every single year you always see John Cena in a high-profile feud at the Royal Rumble time, or WrestleMania time, or he's in a title feud at the summertime, or he's in a title feud at the end of the year, or just around about that time. And basically, the WWE have got to realize this, and the WWE have all this talent with your Cesaros, your Daniel Bryans. I mean, look at the guys they have in the roster. You have your Antonio Cesaro, I guess your Cesaros now, who are so fantastically talented that you got them teaming up with Tyson Kidd. No offense to Tyson Kidd, but Tyson Kidd, in my opinion, has no charisma. In my opinion, his mic skills are shit, and in my opinion, his heel turn sucks. In my opinion, in my opinion, Cesaro should be pushed higher in the card. That kind of pisses me off, and then you're pushing John Cena, but you're shoveling guys like Cesaro, who's a 10 times better wrestler, in my opinion, than John Cena. You're not letting Roman Reigns win the belt. You're basically, Roman Reigns is on the sidelines when he could probably do a better job than John Cena can. Seth Rollins, it looks like he's getting jobbed out in every main event he's in. And in my opinion, John Cena doesn't really need to be pushed in 2014. We are in 2014 now. Well, still in 2014, and John Cena is getting pushed. Back in 2005, John Cena was getting pushed. In 2005, John Cena did get his main event push getting pushed around that time when he's facing guys like the Big Show, JBL, and in 2005 when he went to Raw, also he had like awesome feud with Edge. Also feuds with Randy Orton, Mr. Aggression, and also feuds with Triple H. He joined those. But basically after that, he just got pushed to the fucking moon. Like, it was in opening segments to Raw, and in main event matches, and he still is. Like, I mean, I know that John Cena does sell much for the WWE, but you don't have to have him in every single. You don't have to have him open up Raw and close Raw. If you want John Cena in, like, a part of Monday Night Raw, feature John Cena limited parts. Like, if you want to see John Cena in a lower, if you want to have John Cena on Raw every week, have him featured in maybe maybe halfway through the show. Have him featured in a segment or a match. Don't have him in the main event scene, because in my opinion, that is going to make that sometimes is another reason why the WWE product sucks sometimes, because we're tired of seeing the same guys in the main event scene. And this is the same thing with Randy Orton, we get a lot with as well, where he's in the opening segment. We got that where he's in the opening segment of Raw, then he's in the main event. That's another thing they do with Randy Orton as well. But now he's filming a movie now, and we haven't seen him on television in a month. I'm glad we've had a break from not seeing Randy Orton, and that's good. But basically, they should do it with John Cena. Maybe now with this feud with Seth Rollins, maybe he can take a break from the main event scenes on Raw, and basically just maybe just feature at the beginning of the show, and that's it. Just basically, they need to just calm down with John Cena. Just pushing him, making him a 15 world champion. And in my opinion, John Cena isn't a great wrestler. He isn't a really great wrestler. I mean, something that pisses me off is that they call John Cena one of the greatest of all time, when we've had better WWE, when I can think of probably 5 greats in about a couple of minutes. Chris Jericho, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, Arn Anderson. The list can go on. Scott Hall. The list can go on. Jake the Snake Roberts, Mr. Perfect. The list can go on. John Cena is not in that list of greatest of all time. Like a Hulk Hogan, or a Razor Ramon, or a Jason Roberts, or a Stone Cold Steve Austin, or a CM Punk, or even a Vince McMahon, or a Triple H, or any of those guys. and that's what pisses me off as well. And I'm tired of them always cheering for John Cena all the time, like, you know, very, like, I'm tired of them pushing John Cena, like, you know, basically saying, oh, we gotta have John Cena. I'm sick of them booking John Cena as a Superman, because that's not like that's not like human-like, because John Cena, I know his character's like never give up or whatever, but at some point in life you cannot win everything. Like, say for Michael Jordan, did Michael Jordan in every single basketball he played in, did he win every single professional game? No. He is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I'm not a basketball fan, I'm not much of a sports fan myself, but Michael Jordan is one of the greatest sports athletes alive, in my opinion, because he just was so, you know, he was a giant guy, a big tall guy who could, you know, he could still run around on that basketball and on that basketball court and stuff, but he didn't win every single game he was played in. He was featured. Sometimes he wasn't featured all the time. He was featured maybe in one game, then he was substituted, or maybe he was injured or whatever. And that's the thing with I know I kind of compared Michael Jones to John Cena, and I shouldn't have done that. But basically, I was just making an example there. So yeah. So this was me giving. This was a topical video where I was giving my thoughts on why the WWE should start pushing John Cena and just, you know, cut down on that a bit more. So hope you guys liked the things I mentioned, and hope you guys liked this video, and thanks for watching, guys. Right out.